And welcome back to Worsley Bees. I'm Rob. This is hive number 1, and I introduced a brand new queen. It's been about 3 weeks, I think. Last week I thought the hive was dying. I looked in there and I didn't see any signs of a laying queen, and I didn't see the queen, and with the low population count of bees in there as well. But when I released a video, somebody commented that they saw the queen at 10 minutes into the video. I'll leave a link to the video up here somewhere. But yeah, I was concerned that the hive was dying. So this week, or today is Friday, it's the 12th of July. I'm going to go in this hive and inspect it and see if we can find some worker brood. See if I can see the queen, eggs, whatever I can see to make me feel that we're in a good state. I did see some drone brood in there last week, but I wasn't sure if that was something I'd put in there, or I lost track of what I was doing, to be honest with you. I don't take very good notes, and I don't tend to watch these videos back a whole lot, but I guess it is kind of a blog, and it is something that I should use as a tool for myself to see how things are going in my own apiary. But sometimes life gets hectic. So let's bring the camera down. Okay, so everything's calm in the apiary today. No aggression from the bees yet. The lid came right off with the cover. It must be properly on, and it is. There's bees on the lid, as you can see. I don't see a queen up there. There's a few earwigs. Had a lot of earwigs this year. Queen is not on the lid. Now I put a feeder in here, and it doesn't really look like they've been taking anything from it. There's probably a few dead bees in there though. Looks like maybe there is a few dead bees in there, or something. Now let's have a look and see what we can find. We'll just move the feeder over. Now I have got this board in here which was to reduce the size of the hive, because I had too many frames and I was getting issues with small hive beetle. A couple of weeks ago I had to remove a frame because there was some larvae, small hive beetle larvae in there, which I definitely don't want. What I want to see is, do we have any worker brood? Now there looks like a reasonable amount of bees on the frames that are here. These 3 frames here are covered in bees, so that's good. This outside frame, let's have a quick look. It's light, doesn't feel like it's got too much on it. There is pollen on it. There's a fly in there. I'm looking to see if I see anything. I don't see any eggs, just a little bit of pollen on this outside frame. No nectar or anything. Let's see if we can get this next frame out. Now their propolis gets really strong, really sticks stuff together. Not a ton of bees in this hive. I possibly might have to put a frame of brood in from another hive. That was one of my thoughts. There's some larvae, but it looks like drone brood. I see some eggs and larvae right here. Does look like drone brood. I need to see some worker brood. That's Drone brood could be a laying worker, or it could be a drone laying queen. The more I open up this, the less bees I think there really is in this hive. This side, no, I think that might be a little bit of worker brood in there. Not a whole lot. There's a bit of both worker and drone brood. I've got a little bit of wax moth issue here, so I've got to take care of that right here. That's wax moth larva. I don't want that in there. And that's the problem with a low population count. You can end up with issues with wax moth. Now, do I see a queen? Another little bit of an issue with wax moth here as well. Again, low population count gives them an opportunity. Looks like a little bit of both. I think there is some worker brood in there, but not a ton. It'd be nice to know for sure there's a queen in there and find her. That way, if I give them some more brood from another hive, then the hive can take care of itself. Now, there was a caramel queen in here. The question is, where is she? I might have to go through here a couple of times. She could be on the bottom, she could be on the side wall. But if she's in here, she's not laying a whole lot. This outside frame is empty. It's got a comb on it, but nothing else. Now I'm looking at the side walls and the bottom. They're very calm if they don't have a queen. There's a bee with its bum in the air spreading some pheromones down there. So I'm going to look again. I think I see her. I think I see her. I think I saw her in the bottom. Now, I just saw her. She's right there on the side of the hive. I want to get her on a frame of brood. I want to get her off the side and onto the frame of brood. So that's going to be fun. But you could probably make her out. She's face down. There she is. There's her little butt, or a big butt. I've never actually picked up a queen in my hands before. But there she is. Okay, I have got the queen. She is now on a frame. She's on the frame down there. So I'm going to get a frame of brood from one of the other hives. She's back on the sidewall. She doesn't like those frames. I don't know why. Okay, this is a hive that's doing really well. This was a split from hive number 1. I'm going to see if there's some brood in here that I can steal. Hopefully there's something in this top box. I might even steal the bees. That concerns me because I know the queen's in here, maybe not the bees. I'm going to give them a frame of healthy comb. Maybe it's the comb that they don't like in the other hive. She doesn't like the comb. I'm actually going to put these... No, these are foragers, so I don't really want to put foragers in there. I'm going to see if they're going to fight. And I do need some brood. I don't think there's any brood up here. We have brood here and larvae. I have no idea where my queen is. Okay, so back to this hive again that I put the new queen in. We just found her, but she wasn't on the frames. She was sticking to the bottom and the sidewall. So she's obviously not going to lay if she's stuck on the sidewall or on the bottom of the hive. So what I've done is I've put, these are all new frames from another hive. And I've even added some bees from one of the other hives, and there's a frame of brood from the other hive. So their numbers should start to increase over the next few days, week or so. But there is a queen in there. We've seen her. She just needs to get her butt to laying, and hopefully she'll do that now that she's got maybe there was an issue with the frames because there was a little bit of wax moth. Did find some small hive beetles. So maybe she just was not happy with the comb that was in there. Well, hopefully now she's got some additional helper bees and a frame of brood, and hopefully things will start looking better in the coming week. So I'm just going to knock these bees into the hive from this frame. Again, it's old comb. It's got nectar on it, or it's got nectar and pollen. But it's not a particularly great frame. It's old comb. So I know the queen's not on here because I saw her in the box. So they can go. And I will put these guys away for the night.